people actually sleeping on. Now, it's all protests, protesting everywhere, and that's what the fucking elites want because they believe in chaos and then they come in with the order. Because when you see stuff big like these that you see going on right here, you only can turn to the fucking government. You understand me? That's just how it is, and that's what they want. Order, chaos. As you could see, New York City right there, protests. We soon get to why they're protesting. They got it in London also. Berlin. Yes, Cape Town. We need to get into this right here and break it down and see what the fucking fuss is about. Because I told you, we're playing right into the elite's hands with these bullshit right here that they give us. Let's get into this one.
In Climate Watch, major protests have been disrupting cities across the world as they demand action on climate change. The group
understand? So they're protesting because they want action. They're demanding action. Climate change, people. Climate change gonna stir up all the shit in the world. Now you tell me right here, all the chaos that the fucking government people want, you're gonna play into it with climate change, one of the biggest hoax they pull off on the masses. The people who believe in the fucking climate change is the same people who believe in the ball earth. What kind of dumb shit is that? Now, what kind of temperature we really carrying? I wanna ask you that question. What kind of temperature is we carrying? Space temperature or earth temperature? Somebody tell me. Because the ball earth supposed to be spinning around in space. Somebody need to wake me up on that. Because I definitely lost. You understand? It's a ball earth spinning in space. But we still have climate change. Wow, dumb on.
Extinction Rebellion organized a protest, and they're considered more radical than other demonstrations. Yes.
Look what they're doing right here, people. Playing around for the camera so the world can get to see this fucking drama that they got for the masses. You'll never get it with the X right here and the flags telling you that time is running out. It's a dumb shit. 100% in. It's just garbage for the people who living in fear. And I told you, when I spit truth, a lot of people coming at me talking about Mag spitting fear in the people. You need to understand. I told you, I'm one of the most stand-up guys. Something strange going on worldwide that people actually sleeping on. Now, it's all protests, protesting everywhere. And that's what the fucking elites want because they believe in chaos and then they come in with the order. Because when you see stuff big like these that you see going on right here, you only can turn to the fucking government. You understand me? That's just how it is. And that's what they want. Order, chaos. As you could see, New York City right there, protests. We soon get to why they're protesting. They got it in London also. Berlin. Yes, Cape Town. We need to get into this right here and break it down and see what the fucking fuss is about. Because I told you, we're playing right into the elite's hands with these bullshit right here that they give us. Let's get into this one.
In Climate Watch, major protests have been disrupting cities across the world as they demand action on climate change. The group
understand? So they're protesting because they want action. They're demanding action. Climate change, people. Climate change gonna stir up all the shit in the world. Now you tell me right here, all the chaos that the fucking government people want, you're gonna play into it with climate change, one of the biggest hoax they pull off on the masses. The people who believe in the fucking climate change is the same people who believe in the ball earth. What kind of dumb shit is that? Now, what kind of temperature we really carrying? I want to ask you that question. What kind of temperature is we carrying? Space temperature or earth temperature? Somebody tell me. Because the ball earth supposed to be spinning around in space. Somebody need to wake me up on that. Because I definitely lost. You understand? It's a ball earth spinning in space. But we still have climate change. Wow, dumb on.
Extinction Rebellion organized a protest, and they're considered more radical than other demonstrations. Yes.
Look what they're doing right here, people. Playing around for the camera so the world can get to see this fucking drama that they got for the masses. You'll never get it with the X right here and the flags telling you that time is running out. It's a dumb shit. 100% in. It's just garbage for the people who living in fear. And I told you, when I spit truth, a lot of people coming at me talking about Mag spitting fear in the people. You need to understand. I told you, one of the most stand-up guy you can ever find in this world is the Mag. Fear nothing. So why would I tell the people to be afraid? I'll show you these shits and show you that they planned it for you. It's nothing to be scared of. When they come with the terrorists and that dumb shit that they're selling the dumb people, what I tell you, don't be scared of no fucking boogeyman. It's just the work of man fooling the dumb people. You need to wake your ass up. Don't be afraid.
The group kicked off 2 weeks of planned protests designed to shut down cities. For more on this, I'm joined by Carla Adams. She's
so you're shutting down cities. I guess that's a good way to stop the fucking climate change. It's bullshit. And watch this sodomite they bring on screen. You know it's a sodomite because they want to trick the masses about the fucking IQ of this one. That's why they show you books in the background.
Correspondent for the Washington Post. So, Carla, tell me a little bit more about this group. How does this group differ from
for the Washington Post? Of course, you're one of them.
Who are protesting climate change?
Let's see.
Well, this group is a lot more radical than a lot of other groups. It started just a year ago in the Cotswolds, which is a very pretty part
of all these people running around with picket signs and everything, even getting violence, radical violence they're getting. And you want to tell me that they want to save the world? It's dumb shit. 100% in. And of course, they're out there with the same plastic bottle that they complain about, drinking water, wearing the same damn shit. What is they doing to save the world? It's bullshit. You need to wake your ass up.
It's had 3 major protests and then lots of little ones.
Look at this mockery that they give the people. So these people tie themselves up together in the middle of the road. It's nothing but dumb shit, as you could see the checkerboard right there on the hat. And the police show you it's Freemasonry. Don't be dumb.
So it started last year in October 2018.
So what they trying to do right here? What is they trying to do?
A month later, they shut down 5 bridges in London. And at the time, that was seen as quite a major thing.
Of course, let's go ahead and laugh at the dumb folks who believe in this shit right here.
And then in April, they had a much larger protest where there was much more disruption in central London. That was their second big protest. And this is their third one in October, which is sort of big.
Third one, take a look at this. Just a fucking act for the dumb people. You understand me? People need to wake up and see this with their plain eyes.
And bolder than the rest. And as you just mentioned, it's happening in dozens of cities around the world. The largest one is in London, and organizers...
This bullshit, people. 100% crap. This hat right here even have the one eye symbol on the top, right there in the star. Wake your ass up,
expect, they say, about, over the course of the 2 weeks, sort of 5 times the levels of protesters, and they hope disruption that we saw in April. In April, we had over 1,100 arrests, just to give you a sense of
1,100 according
the sort of scale of things.
I mean, you look at the arrests, you look at the ability to shut down these major bridges in the heart of London.
Ability to shut down bridges, major bridges. It's bullshit. It's government-run shit. And of course, pay attention and listen to what the so-called protesters need. Or what they're asking for, 100% is government work. Take a look at this one right here. You can't have that much browerage. If you're a female, there's no way, people. I don't give a fuck what you say about this one. There's no way. It's nothing but browerage on it.
Then what are their demands?
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Yeah, they have 3 demands. If you walk amongst them,
3 demands, people. 3 demands is according. But pay attention to the demand. Look at the smirk on this one face. Pay attention to the demand, and it's fake shit.
I'll tell you their 3 demands quite readily, so I'll see if I can do it here. Their first demand is for governments to tell the truth and to...
for government to tell the truth. Wow, people, this is dumb shit right here. Tell the truth. And who's gonna declare what's truth and what's fucking lie from the government? Wake your ass up.
Climate emergency. Their second demand.
Emergency. That's government shit.
And is for governments to pledge to be carbon neutral by.
Pledge to carbon neutral. Anything they give you, you're gonna take it and run. Or the fuck you're gonna know what it is. Anything the government tell you, hey, this one right here is made for to clean up the environment or to make the environment better, you're gonna jump on it. This one right here, you see the sign that they do on the heart? You better wake your ass up. It's satanic peoples and the masses with this X right here, the icing for the number 6.
2025. And their third demand is for countries to set up citizen assembly.
And they hitch up right here in tents. And I told you, people, what is they doing that gonna save the environment? This right here? You better wake your ass up. It's dumb shit.
So what's a citizen assembly? It's something sort of akin to a jury in the sense that it would be, sort of smaller groups of people who are randomly selected.
All fucking bullshit. And you see this? The dumb fuck that believe in climate change. He believe in planets. He believe in the round ball earth spinning 1,000 miles per hour. How the fuck something spinning 1,000 miles per hour care about climate change? You're not getting it, people. This ball spinning around. That means if California cold today, the earth supposed to spin all the way around, and tomorrow California not cold is the next side of the earth is cold. You understand what I'm saying? Why the fuck is the ball spinning around and everywhere got different temperature for days? It's dumb shit.
From the population at large, and they would sort of set the priorities going forward. And when you hear people say these three demands, it sounds, it's quite almost simple, really. But there's a yawning gap between the status quo and meeting those three demands.
So when you talk about, their ability to sort of shut down cities, do they worry that this could backfire? That even people who are supportive of climate change might not like the disruption that they're forced to face with in their everyday lives?
Yeah, I think that is one of the real risks. I think it's,
I'll ask the dumb folks again. What's the problem with the climate change? What's the problem? Some place getting snowstorm already. It's not even fucking December yet, people. It's not even November. Some people already snowed out in some states. What is you telling me? What is you call global warming? Of course, they push it real hard in the summer. They can't do it in the winter. You understand? The place still colder than ever, but we have a global warming. I guess it's the wrong choice of words to call that shit warming. You understand? Now that people go freeze their ass off, some people don't even see the sun for days. Nothing but cold. Global warming, dumb on.
I spent a day or some time with the organizers in their bustling office in East London, and it's something that
I guess all the fake ice that you show the masses on TV is melting. Of course, it's fake ice. All fake shit y'all give the masses with y'all Greenland, which is 33 numerology. All fake shit.
Very much aware of. They at the same time think it's,
Watch this right here. Government shit for the dumb people. Of course, why these fuckers give a fuck about climate? Who control the climate? Who running this whole shit? Who giving you the fucking storm? The thunderstorm, the earthquake, the wildfire and everything. Where you think it come from? Wake your dumb ass up. It's the government do all of that shit with their so-called technology. You're running down the shit talking about climate change. You better wake your ass up.
It's their actions, they believe are sort of worth it for their cause. But yes, of course, I mean, there's going to be a real test, I think, here of public tolerance.
Why this one riding around with the devil horns on? I told you already, people. They're the one who give them these gear, give them these flags, because they are all dummies. You understand? 100% dummies. And they fall for any fucking thing on the table.
For the levels of disruption that they're bringing. I think so far, in general, and when we saw the last protest, I think in general, the public is quite supportive, but at the same time...
I guess when you're done with these flags, you're going to use them to make shirts and clothing, or you're going to throw them in the environment. Why you make all these fucking dumb flags with the X on it? What is it good for? What you going to do with it when you're done? You're gonna throw it in the environment. It's nothing but dumb people right here fooling the masses. Let's get deeper into this fucking climate change, people. I told you, it's dumbing you down.
But we're not gonna be here for much long.
We're not gonna be here for much longer. And I told you already, people, it's a thin line between being a truth seeker and a fucking dummy. Just remember, I tell you, it's hard to break it, but it's true. And there you go with your 7-Eleven right there. That's how they do it. 7-Eleven for your 77 and your C-SPAN. Let's get back. Run it again.
May you raise your hands, please? Okay. Great.
But we're not going to be here for much long because of the climate crisis. We only have a few months left.
If you don't understand that this is by design, you're in a world of hurt, people. It's by design, 100%. With this phony right here and this sodomite right here. You understand? Just wake your ass up and watch.
Love that you support the Green Deal, but it's not getting rid of fossil fuel. It's not going to solve.
Get rid of fossil fuel? You better wake your ass up. That's a big old hoax for the dumb people. Just wake your ass up. And this fake pregnant woman right here, watch it and pay attention. What it gonna
problem
say.
fast enough. A
Look pregnant, but maybe it's not.
Swedish professor saying, we can eat dead people, but that's not fast enough. So I think your next campaign slogan has to be this: we got to start eating babies.
Wow, people. What the fuck is this right here? But I told you already, nothing surprised me when it comes to the mainstream C-SPAN. Did it surprise you? Let's go back. All by design. Just remember that. The one thing you have to keep in mind is by design.
Fossil fuel is not going to solve the problem fast enough. A Swedish professor saying, we can eat dead people, but that's not fast enough. So I think your next
can eat dead people, but that's not fast enough. Let's eat what?
our campaign slogan has to be this: we got to start eating babies. We don't have enough time. There's too much CO2.
We don't have enough time. There's too much CO2. We need to eat babies. Wow. Are you kidding me, people? This is from the elite right here. They post this one on fucking deck to spill that shit out.
You're a pollutant. Too much CO2. We have to start now, please. You are so great. I'm so happy that you're really supporting the Green Deal, but it's not enough. Even if we
What the fuck is on the shirt?
would bomb Russia, we still have not enough. Even if we would bomb Russia, we still have too many people, too much pollution. So we have to get
too much people, too much pollution. Wow, and like I don't tell you with the so-called protesters. And look at this right here. This is how you wake up on this bitter truth. Remember, this is one of them sodomites that so-called running for president. Not running for president, but in politics. Right now, this one right here that was so-called standing up for the Latinos. You better wake your ass up. Why couldn't open the mouth and say shit with this so-called woman talking about we need to start eating kids, eating babies? Why this one keep the fucking mouth shut?
of the babies. That's a big problem. Just stopping having babies is not enough. We need to eat the babies.
Stop having babies is not enough. Who is this right here, people? Why they put it on C-SPAN to put this shit out? Yes, and I told you, you need to know the difference between when they drop truth bomb or when they're just talking shit. You understand? This is what the elite do all day long. That's what you need to know. Don't bother to go back and check on the missing kids of this world. I did a live on it and show you. It's millions, countless, of missing kids in this world.
It's very serious. Please give a response.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll go ahead.
Wow.
Okay.
And why is it look like a pregnant woman? This right here, and I told you, this is a sodomite. They planned it for the dumb folks. You can take it or you can leave it, but it is what it is. Of course it is.
No, we'll go ahead. It's no.
You know what?
Yeah, no.
I guess you're gonna take the advice of eating babies, right? You never fucking counteract or debunk what this fucker just say out the mouth. Look like a damn alien with ears standing up in the head.
Thank you. So I think So one of the things that's very important to us is that we need to treat the climate crisis with the urgency.
Climate crisis, people. What the fuck is crisis? And I tell you already, it is chaos. What the fuck is crisis? Why would people going out their way to make crisis out of the fucking natural air and the natural temperature on earth? Okay, why? It's a government shit, people. 100%. It's called a distraction. No doubt about it.
That it does present. Luckily, we have more than a few months. We do need to hit net zero.
Yes. You hear that? Luckily, we do have more than few months because the person did say they only have a few months. But hear this right here, because I told you, they're all in cahoots, fooling the dumb people.
In several years.
Several years.
But I think we all need to understand that there are a lot of solutions that we have that we can pursue, and that if we act in a positive way, there's space for hope. There's
space for help. People just won't get it. The climate change is a hoax. It's not real, people. It's a 100% hoax. That's what you need to know. All the elements that's on earth, all the water supply, the sea, everything that you see contribute to what you breathe on earth. The oxygen, how cold it get, how hot it get, everything extreme is by man. Just remember that shit. You better wake up and stop worrying about climate change. It's a 100% hoax. I'm gone.